Shaula spent 2 full episodes as an invisible force of nature. She was a beam of light from a distance. She killed Subaru the moment he stepped out of line. She was the predator. Then episode 4 happens. She runs up to him and she is a goofball. She calls him master. She has this high energy that is completely unpredictable. My first reaction was that it's funny. It's genuinely hilarious. But the contrast is so sharp that the situation becomes unsettling. I genuinely do not know what to make of her. If you have read on what Shaula actually represents, tell me in the comments. I'm trying to figure this out in real time. We need to look at the rules of the tower. I could not figure it out just by observing. Shaula is governed by a structure she did not mention. These are fundamental constraints. If the group tries to leave without clearing the flaws, Shaula must eliminate them. If they damage the tower, Shaula must eliminate them. Her personal feelings do not matter. Her calling Subaru master does not matter. The rules override her individual will. The group is living on a lie. Their safety depends on Shaula believing Subaru is flugel. The moment that belief breaks, the warmth vanishes. She becomes a killing machine. This is a ticking clock. The show planted that reality in episode 5 and left it there. It is a high stakes game of pretend where the cost of being caught is everything. In episode 4, they face the astronomy trial, star charts, celestial mechanics. This is knowledge with zero practical value in a fantasy world. Everyone fails. Emilia fails, Julius fails. These are people with real power who are blind to the sky. Then Subaru answers it. He's a shut-in from modern Japan who happens to know what a star is. I don't know, man. It is a brilliant crossover. Subaru lacks conventional power. He does not win fights with a sword. He wins by finding the one angle nobody else thought to look for. The death mechanic, the puzzle solving, the modern world knowledge. The show finds ways to make him uniquely matter. Look at the visual here. When Subaru works on the questions, the camera pulls up from above. The floor panels form a map of the sky. At the ground level, it is just a room. From 40 feet up, it is an orientation. The same space looks different depending on where you stand. That is a pattern this arc uses over and over. Episode 5 introduces the Great Library. It is a room where nobody can read. The books contain the names of the dead. If you try to read them, the letters move. This is cognitive obstruction. The text refuses you. The mechanic here is incredible. You do not read these books, you experience the life inside them. You can only open the book and read it if you actually knew the person. It requires a direct, personal relationship. I appreciate this concept. This is a library that requires a soul to open. You cannot research history, you have to have inhabited it. Subaru enters the Book of Typhon. He sees her father teaching her the logic of execution. The show handles this with distorted black and white visuals. It is eerie and it is wrong. ReZero uses facial expressions to carry the moral weight of a scene before anyone even speaks. That sequence is a perfect example. Subaru and Melee have a quiet moment in episode 5. She tells him she was dumped as a child. She was raised by mob beasts and she became an assassin because her mother had contracts. The weight of her character is in what she asks about the books. She wonders if a book appears the moment someone dies. She wonders if a book about Subaru would appear right now. She does not know about Return by Death. She does not know the gravity of what she is asking. The show moves past it as a joke. This is a terrifying question. If death generates a record, Subaru's record is a stack of books. Maybe it is one book that keeps rewriting itself. The show lets that question land quietly. This is a warning. The episode ends with Reid Astrea. He calls himself the Stick Swinger. Shaula is visibly terrified of him. This is the woman who sniped Subaru from a kilometer away. She's a powerhouse, and now she is shaking. I'm not sure what to make of Reid yet. He might be another goofball. He might be a god. Shaula's reaction changes the scale of the story. She handles Subaru and Emilia without breaking a sweat, and Reid puts her in a state of pure fear. Reid exists in a different category of being. The episode is telling you to pay attention before it shows you why. That is the halfway point of the lost arc. The library is open, Shaula's loyalty is a lie, Reid Astrea is waiting in a meadow, though the tower is a system, it has a logic that governs everyone inside it. Your job is to understand the logic well enough to survive it. Subaru does not win through power. He wins by figuring out the system. In this tower, that is the only thing that matters. Tell me what you think of Reid in the comments. If you have a theory on what happens when Shaula realizes Subaru is not who she thinks he is, I want to hear it. That is a conversation worth having. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.